If you like a very deep narrative, then this game's for you. But we're also pushing it toward people who want to make games, make their own games. It's got a very easy set of tools in it to make your own missions, make your own gameplay.
And they built Mindseye, and they probably shouldn't have, because it's one of the worst fucking games that I have played in years.
Like, so far it's just kind of boring. Like, you know?
It is so terrible across the board in all of the right ways that it becomes extremely entertaining because of how bad it is. It is terrible. The game is just really bad.
Where we get some AC Unity-esque facial animation.
Everyone thought they knew what Mindseye was, but they were dead wrong.
Yes. In fact, I'd argue it's even worse than everything you've been hearing about it.
This game didn't just trick you, it made you believe something, and then flipped it right in your face. Because Mindseye wasn't just a GTA clone, it was something much stranger. And behind it all, Leslie Benzies, the quiet genius who helped build Grand Theft Auto into the monster it is today. He vanished from Rockstar, then came back with something that looked like GTA 6's cousin, but turned out to be something totally different. And now, Mindseye has every gamer asking the same question: what even is this game? Let's go back to the beginning. April 2023. Gamers are watching the trailer for a new game called Everywhere. It looks like a mix of Roblox, Fortnite, and the metaverse. And out of nowhere, boom, we're inside a completely different game. Futuristic city, gunfights, supercars racing through neon streets, helicopters crashing, explosions everywhere. That was the moment the internet paused and asked, wait, what is this? The answer? That second trailer wasn't from Everywhere. It was from Mindseye, a game inside the game. And that reveal wasn't just clever, it was planned. Because Mindseye was never supposed to be normal. To understand Mindseye, you have to understand Leslie Benzies. If Rockstar was a band, Leslie was the producer behind the scenes. He joined Rockstar North in 1999, just before GTA 3 exploded. And from that moment on, he became the secret weapon. He directed GTA 3. He helped shape Vice City. He pushed for San Andreas to be bigger. And GTA 5, he was the president of Rockstar North when it made $1 billion in 3 days. Leslie wasn't loud. He didn't do press tours or flashy interviews, but he was trusted, even by the Hauser brothers. Then, it all fell apart. In 2016, Rockstar announced that Benzies had left the company, but that wasn't the full story. A few months later, Benzies sued Rockstar for $150 million, saying he was forced out, locked out of the office, cut off from the bonuses he helped earn. It was messy, it was quiet, and then he vanished. For years, no one heard from him, until he showed up again, with a new company. In 2018, Leslie quietly launched a studio called Build a Rocket Boy. No splashy reveal, just a strange name, some job postings, and then rumors started flying. Was he making GTA 6 in disguise? Was this going to be revenge? The company raised $150 million in funding, and they weren't hiring small-time devs. They were pulling talent from Rockstar, CD Projekt, and even Epic Games. For years, all we heard was one word: Everywhere. A game about creativity, freedom, and no boundaries. People started calling it a metaverse. Some thought it'd be another Roblox clone. But in 2023, they revealed something else. A second game, hidden inside the first, and it was called Mindseye. At first glance, Mindseye looked like a carbon copy of GTA. A protagonist waking up in a high-tech future, armed thugs chasing him, explosions, government agents, neon cities, supercars, huge weapons. But here's the twist. It wasn't an open-world game. It wasn't even standalone. Mindseye was designed as a single-player, story-driven TV show, inside the game everywhere. In other words, it was fake GTA. It mimicked everything you expected, just enough to hook you, then pulled the rug out. No map, no open world, just episodes, like Netflix, but playable. Even the gameplay trailers were misleading. There were no NPCs walking around freely, no city you could explore at your own pace. It was all curated, controlled, a world built to look open, but actually closed. That's when people realized they hadn't been shown a GTA rival. They were being shown a playable illusion, and that illusion was the point. Once that clicked, the internet went wild. Some players felt tricked. You hyped this like it was the next GTA, they said. Turns out it's just a short campaign in disguise. Others defended it. Guys, this was never meant to be GTA. It's art. It's a show. You weren't tricked. You were invited. Then came the theory threads. People started asking, was this Benzies' way of mocking Rockstar? Was this a test to see how far you could bend expectations? Was this a bigger commentary on how games are marketed? Because let's be real, we're used to being lied to. Downgraded graphics, fake E3 gameplay, cinematic trailers that don't represent the actual game. But Mindseye didn't lie. It showed you the truth. You just misunderstood it. And that misunderstanding was designed. Everything in Mindseye ties back to one theme: control. In the story, you play as a man who realizes his memories have been tampered with, that the life he thought he had was a lie, that corporations control your thoughts, that freedom is a myth. Sound familiar? It's almost like the game is saying, you thought you were free to explore, but this whole thing was designed for you. Even the tech inside the game, brain chips, surveillance drones, neural implants, are metaphors. And when you zoom out, it feels like Benzies is talking directly to us. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Instead of making another sandbox, Build a Rocket Boy made something tighter, more focused, more mysterious. And because it's released in episodes, Mindseye can constantly evolve. But it's not perfect. Some people feel burned. They expected freedom, got a hallway shooter. They thought this was GTA 6's cousin. And let's be honest, the way it was revealed, as a surprise trailer inside another trailer, was clever, but risky. It created hype, but also confusion. And for a studio run by someone with a $150 million lawsuit history, that's dangerous. Expectations are everything. And when you're Leslie Benzies, the man who built GTA's golden age, people don't want experiments. They want the next blockbuster. So here's where we are. Mindseye is not GTA. It's not everywhere. It's not a traditional game. It's a playable idea. One that challenges how we think about storytelling. One that bends the rules of player freedom. One that tricks you just to make a point. Is it genius? Maybe. Pretentious? Also, maybe. But one thing's for sure. It got everyone talking. Mindseye didn't just fool you, it played you. And if that was the goal all along, then maybe Leslie Benzies isn't just back. He's 2 steps ahead. So what do you think? Is this the future of storytelling? Or just an overhyped tech demo with a cool trailer? Let me know below. Because whatever this is, we haven't seen the last of Mindseye.